Hi everybody and welcome to this episode of The Kaz. It is a beautiful day here in upstate New York. It's Saturday. It's May 22nd, 2020, and I am going to be looking at what is in here. This was one of my old suitcases when I was little. It is Woodstock and Snoopy on it. It says Snoopy in big bold green letters there. There's a bottom of it there. So on the top, actually the handle broke off. I still have it. There's a green plastic handle that broke off. What I'm going to be showing you is what's in here. So I went through another bin and I took out a whole bunch of toys, toy parts, body parts, whole toys, weapons, and such. So I will be going over these and let's get to this. Okay, so I'm outside. I put down this army blanket that I got from my dad when he was in the army. So if you hear any sort of bugs or birds or airplanes or cars, please forgive that, but I'm going to put the parts right down here and take a look at them. First one is looks like it's a motorcycle from G.I. Joe. I don't think I'm going to go into too much detail of these. I'm just going to show them off and divvy them up into different types of whatever shows they were, whatever genres they are, or what they actually are between parts, weapons, action figures, and vehicles. And then maybe at a later date I'll show off what they actually are with that TV show. But I can tell this is a motorcycle from G.I. Joe. This is a rocket booster from a space shuttle model that I got down at Cape Canaveral, back in the 80s. The power sword, looks like it was from He-Man. It's like it may be Fakers, but I'm not positive. I'm not sure what this is. It's a fence, obviously, but I'm not sure if it's a Micro Machine part or what. There's a belt of some sort, possibly He-Man, possibly Star Wars, not sure. Not sure about a lot of these. Now, this is from, I believe it's from JC and the Wheeled Warriors. This one I definitely know is from JC and the Wheeled Warriors. I had a bunch of these. I'm pretty sure that's what it was from. It's from one of the bad guys. Looks like this is from it's either a Transformers ripoff or maybe it's from like a Robotech type of show. It did transform into something, and I do see there's a little gun here for little gunners right there. Gunners right there. It's a torso and arms to something because the arms go in and out. This I believe is from the Micro Machines. It was a lift. This is a body part of a robot. This is a leg. I really like these. I remember getting these for my birthday once. This is from one of the bad guys. I believe this is the torso of a good guy from that line. You wind them up, and the drill goes on his chest here. So I have to put down exactly who this was. Oh, stop. Okay. There's a little switch here in the back. Can switch it on and off. Pretty neat. I believe this is one of the Voltrons. I believe that there were several Voltrons, but I think I got this down in Florida when I visited my aunt when she lived down near Tampa. But this one, what is this? Okay, his torso. I'll get more into this when I go into them, but there were several Voltrons. I believe there was a vehicle-based one, the tiger-based one, the lions and tigers, and a robot-based one, which is what this was. Here's a wrecked Hot Wheel from, actually it's not a Hot Wheel, it's a Play Art, made in Hong Kong. It's a Volvo 343. Pair of seats here. I've seen this online recently. These little guys, these little gremlin sort of alien guys, I think these were on top of Alien. That these came as sidekicks to a toy line, and a decapitated head of a toy here. Now this I know, obviously it's a Decepticon. It's from Transformers. I believe this is Starscream's, one of Starscream's wings. This I have no idea what it is, but this pulls back. It's on a spring underneath here, and it's part of some sort of toy line. I believe this is Mechanex. Masters of the Universe's Mechanex chess piece. I did have Faker. I didn't know I had Faker, but here's Faker without any arms. He's armless. Web Store, one of my favorite Masters of the Universe characters. There's one of the wheels from Attack Tracks. I know I had that one. Little metal or little wheel there. Went back and forth. This, I think, is part of the Castle Grayskull. Zor, Skeletor's bird without any wings. This may have been part of Zor's armor. Marble. Here's part of a Lincoln Logs, the original Lincoln Logs that I had. There's another one of these things that kept something together. had some sort of spring underneath here. This guy's name escapes me right now. Memory's not working for me today, but armless He-Man character with a very hairy chest and furry breeches. Here's another one of the JC and the Wheeled Warriors parts here. From one of the good guys. I believe this is one of Megatron's parts, or when he's in the gun form, in his Ruger form. Oh, I like these too. This was a line that had interchangeable parts. So obviously interchangeable head, arms, forearms, upper arms, forearms, upper and lower legs. I don't know. Yep, the legs came out of here. They actually had back and chest pieces too that you could play weapons that you could put in them. Here is a rubber. I'm not sure if he's a eraser. I don't think he's an eraser. I think he's just a rubber merman. There's one of the sectars. It's a spider guy, the tarantula guy. He's in good shape. His one antenna's broken here, but for the most part, the rest of him is he's in good shape. He even has his bandolier here, his holster for his sword and his gun here. Love the Sectar show. That was a great show. What else? I have another Sectars thing here. This is even though his wing's broken off here, I think I may have the other wing, but I love the iridescence of the wings here. It looks like a giant fruit fly, doesn't it?
It looks like it's from a SpongeBob episode from the giant fruit fly.
Oh, when they do the close up? Yeah. But this is one of the Sectar's sidekicks here, one of their pets, basically. You can push down on the button here.
Well, he looks
and the wings
angry.
He does look angry. He's an angry bug.
Angry fruit fly. He's an angry fruit fly.
Tila's outfit here. Her snake head and chest piece. Not sure who this guy is, but I will find that out. He's from Filmation. So I was wondering if this is one of the 1983 Filmation Associates, whatever. I wonder if this is one of Brave Star's characters. I did have a few Sheriff Brave Star characters. And there's another wheel from Attack Track. Here's Beastman's chest piece. It's got a lot of parts here from the actual characters. Here is, I don't know where the vehicle is, but I do remember getting this. This glows in the dark here. This part. It says Vet here, so I'm assuming it's for Corvette. It's for a Hot Wheel type of vehicle, size vehicle. It's from a company called Kidco, 1980. And what you do is that you stick this key here in the back of the Hot Wheel, or the car, or whatever, the vehicle. I'll show you. Even though this is not it, this is a really rusted, another play art Matchbox type car. It's a Jaguar E-Type 242. But what you did is that you put this key in the back of the car here, and it snapped. There was a spring. It was spring loaded, and you press the key here to make this go like that, and the car shot off. You went shoo like that.
Yeah, I get Happy Meals like that.
Oh, you do? Oh yeah. Kind of like the Star Wars ones and stuff like that. Yep. Here's another Micro Machine part. Looks like it's a runway. Maybe the military complex that I have. I know this is a Star Wars part. It's part of the Snow Speeders from Empire Strikes Back. I think it goes over the engine. Here's a bridge from Micro Machines. And then, like that. Okay, what's this? This is part of a motorcycle. I'm not sure if it's from Mask. I didn't think I had any Mask toys, but I must have. I think this is from one of the sidecar or motorcycle for Mask. Mobile Armored Strike Command. This is a neat one, and unfortunately got a little rusted. But this is a Hot Wheel. Spoiler Sport. 1976. Made in Hong Kong.
I can take that.
Oh, can you take it? Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, why do you think I'm going to give it to you?
Well,
How do you know I'm not going to just keep it and make money off of it and sell it for $1 billion? What? What do you say?
Please.
What do you say, Minicast?
Thank you.
Please and thank you. Here you go. I don't know what this is. It looks like it's a site. Maybe it's from Megatron. But it looks like it's a site. It looks like there's some crosshairs there. Oh, here's Web Store's hook. One of the reasons why I liked Web Store was that he had this neat hook that he could climb up and down with. There's a battle axe here, type of thing from He-Man. This I know is from G.I. Joe. I think it went on the side. It was a part of that motorcycle, maybe. I'm not positive. Here is this is Man-at-Arms chest piece. What's this? This is a flag for the bicentennial of the Constitution. 1987, 1991. Did a whole thing for the Constitution in Philadelphia. This may have been part of that first robot that I showed. I'm not sure what it does. It's kind of like a Robotech sort of robot sort of thingy. I believe it's supposed to be a giant robot that transformed into a battle station or something. A rusted Lamborghini with a missing door. Doors.
Oh, it doesn't look like it had a door.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it did. Definitely did. It went up like that. Like that, like a Lamborghini does. This is from Play Art Lamborghini. Lamborghini Countach LP509 something or other. It's a black Lamborghini. There's a like a pirate type of double-barreled cap gun that I had. The hammers are missing. It's just part of a hammer here that pulled back. Oh, it works. I mean, it pulled back and the hammer would come down and you put a cap right there.
Can I see that?
Yeah. There you go. And what is this? This is some sort of track. My neighbors are making a racket. This was part of that one Robotech, not Robotech, Voltron that I had. It's a foot, leg. Actually, you pull this. How do you pull it up? How do you pull? Oh, there you go. You pull it up. You pull it up, and it bends like that. This is for the individual robot. I think you put it down like that to make the giant robot that they all transformed into. And but I'll show that later. Here is a decapitated Woodstock in a race car that is all rusted out without any front wheels. Bottom says a lot. It says Woodstock, copyright 1965-72, United Features Syndicate, made in Hong Kong. That's about it. That's all it says. But it's very rusted. I'm not sure if it was near a battery. But it looks like there's a lot of corrosion there. This guy is a robot that I think came with another type of larger toy, bigger robot. Not a transformer, I don't believe. It's from Takara Company Limited, 1984, made in Japan. But there's this little robot. Random part. Random door. I think it's from a transformer. There's another random door. That's definitely, I think that's one of the Autobots. Random windshield. Top glass there. This is a laser arm. Beware of blast. I believe this is part of that line with that robot that had the drill on the chest. There's the other side of that. It's a random plastic figure of James Madison, President James Madison, 4th President, 1809 to 17. He was a Democratic Republican, born 1751, died 1836. Father of the Constitution. President during War of 1812 when British burned the White House. And his wife saved some furniture. Here is a random car, a little random car here. This actually is a He-Man part, not part of He-Man. It's part of one of the vehicles that shot this little dart thing out of it. These belong to the Hive. These are ladders that were part of the Sector playset.
Daddy, is the Sector Hive, is that like the puppet where the spider puppet goes in?
Yeah, you hate that one.
I know.
You do not like that one. Oh, here's another part of Zor. Well, here's a Battlestar Galactica character. This guy was like the head of the Cylons, and he's naked. Nudie. Copyright 1978, Universal Studios, Hong Kong.
Daddy, did all the toys back then, were a bunch of them made in Hong Kong?
Yes. Yep.
Why?
We had a better relationship with Hong Kong back then. Now Hong Kong is part of China. Skeletor's staff here. I believe this is part of Zor. I believe this is Faker's chess piece here. I remember this one. This was a fun Hot Wheel. And was it a Hot Wheel? Can't tell. Made in Malaysia, Mattel. But this was I interchange Hot Wheel and Matchbox cars. They're all the same to me. But here is Stratos. Missing an arm. This is part of Castle Grayskull. And this is Andrew Johnson. This, I believe, is part of a G.I. Joe helicopter. This is the other leg to that Voltron robot. Oh, I see what you did. You have to pull this down, I think. Then it comes up. And then you put it like that. There you go. There you go. Little things that you rediscovering now. Here's a Hoth Han Solo. And yes, I did play with them. I think, this is part of, I think this is this is probably the snow speeder that got stepped on by the Imperial Walker. Yeah, that's it. I think this was Luke Skywalker's one when he left his dead friend and he got squashed. Okay, I'm not sure what this says. This may be part of Castle Grayskull, but I'm not positive. I think I'm going to keep this. This is a string. I think this is part of either Castle Grayskull or Web Stores. This may be Web Stores string. This is Mattel, 1981, so I'm thinking this is part of Castle Grayskull. And who's this? This is another James Madison. This, I think, was a Star Wars part. I think I got for Christmas 2 Zors. One from Santa, one from my aunt. But this is another Zor wing. Who is this? Oh, this is Stratos' jetpack, which I don't know why he had, because I thought he was supposed to have his wings that made him fly. But there's another one of these darts here from He-Man that got launched from that vehicle. Oh, this is part of that one character that I saw. This is pretty neat. I like this one because he's like a cyborg. See the back of his head here? It's all robotic. He has a fake eye there. And this is his helmet that he put on his head. Pretty neat. I think this is the perch for Zor. Actually, I have 2 of them here. I think that kind of tiger-looking thing that I first showed, that I think this belonged to him. This is Optimus Prime's back door. Doesn't sound right, but it is. It's back door to his trailer. Is another one of these little guys here. These little gremlin-looking guys. Kind of looks like a gargoyle. This was Bugs Bunny. It's a decapitated Bugs Bunny. I have a whole bunch of decapitated toys. Let's just say made in Hong Kong. Walter Brothers. No, copyright Walter Lance Productions. I'm assuming this is Bugs Bunny. This is Bugs Bunny, or as a color scheme Bugs Bunny, but it may be Woody Woodpecker. But I'm going to go with Bugs Bunny. I don't see anything on the bottom that says Warner Brothers. But there's an arm, a random arm. I think it went to that guy with the helmet, with the cyborg back of his head. Sector Hive part. That's another one of these guys. I'll wind it up. I really like these because you could interchange the parts, and I just like them. You just wind it up on the back there, and that guy does that. Okay, this is a foot. I think this belongs to the robot that with a drill on his chest. That's the foot for him. One of his legs. I had an Armatron. If anybody had an Armatron from Radio Shack back in the 70s or 80s, this is one of the things that could pick up. It would come down, zzz, 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 go like that. I have the Armatron. I don't think it works, but I'll show that off sometime. But this belonged to the Armatron. Laser cannon part. Don't know who it belongs to. Oh, this is the motorcycle that probably was from Mask. It does say Kenner CPG Products Corp. 1985 Kenner Products. Cincinnati, Ohio, made in Hong Kong. But I believe this is what that cover, that windshield went over, that purple windshield. Oh, it either went over this. I believe it went over this because I think there was a part for the wheel. G.I. Joe carry case part. This went over your different action figures to keep them from falling out. This is to cover up, I think, Faker. This was another. No, this was an action figure. It's part of an action figure. Remember that? Because it was part of his hand. There's his hand that would come down and claw you there. This may be from a Star Wars vehicle. Oh, a bunch of the pegs are broken. That's okay, whatever. Castle Grayskull Masters of the Universe part here. This is another one. There's a yellow one. One of these little robots here, just like the gray one. Space Shuttle, part of that first, one of those first things I showed you. This was part of that Space Shuttle set there. These two covered up the engine for, I believe it was a Huey from G.I. Joe, the helicopter that the skid was part of. I think this was from Starscream. I think this is another G.I. Joe part. I think this is another G.I. Joe part here. Micro Machine part. Dragon Walker. Fit right on here. You go along. You go, Dragon Walker, like that, like that, like that. So this is in pretty good shape. I took really good care of my toys for the most part. The sticker's good. The track's good. Nice, and the dragon feet here are all pretty good there. Some more wheels from, I believe it's JC and the Wheeled Warriors. The gold one, and I think this is Bad Guys, and this is from the Good Guys. The silver one's from the Good Guys. Transformer part. Another Wheeled Warrior wheel. They didn't call them Wheeled Warriors for nothing. This may have been part of that Mask motorcycle. Another arm, laser arm here. Micro Machine ramp, random part. If anybody wants to identify these, go ahead. If anybody wants any of these, go ahead. Just let me know. I'll sell them to you. Another robot arm, laser arm. This is from the Wind Raider. He-Man's Wind Raider. Random part again. I believe these are goggles that went to this guy. I think these went over him like this somehow. Or went over somebody else. This is from the Sectors, and maybe I think this may have been from one of the good guys. I do know that this is from Masters of the Universe, one of the accessories from one of the action figures there, and it would just fit on there like that, pretty much. Or off to the side here. It just hang right there with all the other weapons. I know this is from Trapjaw. This is one of Trapjaw's claws. A claw of Trapjaw. I think this was some sort of glow-in-the-dark axe. Upper leg part. Okay, here's a chassis and wheels for one of the wheeled warriors. So you would interchange the wheels here. Put this wheel on here. Wheel there, and you got part of the wheeled warrior here. Just need the body and some weapons, and then you're good to go. Another attack track wheel. Just need one more, which I don't see, and have a complete set. This is, I believe this is a GoBot. So he is missing an arm. Don't want to break his other arm. But his legs would fold down like that, and his feet would fold up. And then he had a drill head. Basically, he was like a drill vehicle. I don't want to break his arm, but okay, there's that. It folds down like that. It folds down like that. And that's pretty much what his vehicle was. What he was as a vehicle. Some more fencing for the, I believe it's for the Sector's hive. He-Man laser gun. This may have been for the Wheeled Warriors. I'll have to do a thing on the Wheeled Warriors. It's part of car wash for, obviously, car wash for the Micro Machines. G.I. Joe part. Oh, here's a little Micro Machine here himself. Little helicopter guy. Okay, got some more parts here. I think this is part of Megatron. This, I believe, is it's a toll booth. Micro Machines toll booth. I think this is a gun that launches something out of here. Another one of Trapjaw's accessories. His laser. This is the one. This goes to the guy that I forget his name. It's that like metaphysical guy. You know who I mean. This guy. If he had an arm, he would be holding this like this, but he doesn't, so he can't because he has no arms. Oh, I like this one. This is part of the bridge for Micro Machines. Loud trucks around me. There's a dock there. It's a dock and a road there. It goes on water. Another random weapon part. Random robot guy. This one, you put something in there, you press this down, and it launches it. This is, I know, is the Star Wars part. It's part of the Rebel Alliance's cannon, laser cannons that was on Hoth. This is a Sector sword. Maybe it belonged to the tarantula guy. Let's see, is this yours? I don't know, maybe it is. Let's see. Oh, let me put my hand here. Let me put in my spider hand. Oh yeah, it fits real good. I'm gonna chop some good guy Sectors. And went back and fit in there, just like that. I believe this is a Masters of the Universe accessory. Space shuttle launch pad for the space shuttle parts. I don't know. Looks like a transformer part. Just a few more here. There's a missile from G.I. Joe. Rubber wheel. A cone. Probably Starscream's parts. Star Wars. Random hand. Don't know. Possibly Star Wars. Or maybe G.I. Joe. Don't know. Possibly G.I. Joe, part of the tank. The motorized tank. Oh, I like this one. I think this is part of the fish and chips restaurant for Micro Machines. This is a fist. Some sort of Fist of Fury robot guy. I don't know. This is a big one. A Sector. It's a Sector trapdoor. What you do is that you put a guy on here. It's like, oh, I'm the spider guy. I'm just going to walk across here. Oh, let me just go on this section here that is obviously not part of the other hexagons here. Just put them on there, flip this, and nothing happens. Flip this, it goes down like that. Trapdoor. So, sets like that. You flip this like that, and it goes down like that. So, it's for the hive. Again, I believe this is part of Megatron. This is his muzzle for his Ruger. G.I. Joe, I think. Stratos' arm, possibly. I have to rejoin them when I put these away. I think another part of... Let's see, does this go in here? No, not this side. Nope, not that side. I don't know. Possibly part of Megatron. Battery cover for something. Laser gun part. And that's it. There's a couple marbles. I lost my marbles. Here's a G.I. Joe action figure carry case part. And a random transformer door. But that's it for this episode of Kaz. Thanks for coming. Watch the mini Kaz. He loves doing the mini Kaz That's him up in the plane there. If you don't, he's gonna be hang gliding. Not hang gliding. He's gonna be skydiving in a few minutes here. But before he comes down, make sure you like and subscribe. If you don't, I'm going to eat you. I'm going to lay eggs in your ear, and you're going to have baby spiders come out of your ear. Watch the Minikaz episodes and visit our Etsy shop where you can get signed DVDs and lapel pins. But thanks for coming. I'll see you later. Bye.